Good morning, Jesus Center. We're praying this vitamin boost brings timely encouragement into your life today and enlightens and empowers you to be the amazing person God made you to be. We love you.
Historically, the church has rewarded those who are serious about God with ministry positions. Those who are serious about ministry, those are the ones that we ordain. That's how I was ordained. Because again, I can be intense, I can be serious. And so when we're looking for leaders, and somebody expresses interest in being a pastor or to being a clergyman, this is the criteria. Are they serious about God? Are they serious about serving God? Are they serious about leading the people of God? Are they serious enough to go to seminary? Are they serious enough to have these spiritual disciplines in their lives? Are they serious enough to serve year after year, even if they get tired? And there's a part of them that doesn't want to do it anymore, and there's a part of them that wants to quit. But are they serious enough to continue to live every day beyond reproach? And I remember, when I went through my ordination process, they were looking for seriousness. They didn't want to ordain somebody who was just looking to have a good time. Somebody who was fickle and just fun-loving. They wanted somebody who was serious. However, I am wondering if what's just as important as being serious about God and serious about serving God and serious about serving the people of God is this question: are you having fun with God? Are you having fun in God? And are you having a blast serving the people of God? I think that is just as important, because in Psalm 102, it says that we ought to serve the Lord with gladness. Not just seriousness, but serve the Lord with gladness. In Deuteronomy chapter 28, verse 47 to 48, this is what the word of the Lord says. It says that because they did not serve the Lord joyfully and gladly, direct quotes from the New International Version, because they did not serve the Lord joyfully and gladly, the result will be they will serve their enemies. They will serve their enemies. And I found this to be true. You can be serious about serving God, but if you're not having fun in God and you're not having a blast serving the people of God, well, first of all, you're an unhappy Christian, which is like Satan's billboard. It's advertisement, free advertisement for the kingdom of darkness. But sooner or later, it's just a matter of time, but people will drop out of serving God. They will sight burnout. But what will happen to them is they'll start to serve their vices. You're either serving God and you're serving the people of God, actively partnering with God in the work of the ministry, because we're designed to serve something. But if you're not serving God, most likely you'll be serving your vices. Next thing you know, you're serving the enemy of your soul, the enemy of your destiny. The reason why we think that seriousness is holiness. And by the way, it's the leaders that set culture, right? So if all the leaders are the serious ones, then no wonder church has become such a serious place. But I'm saying, man, church should be a fun place. I think we should be having a lot more fun here in the house of God. There's so much focus on the sufferings of Jesus on the cross, and I don't want to take away from the value there. And yet, the playfulness and the humor of Jesus is overlooked. Remember that kids were drawn to Jesus, and kids are drawn to fun people, not scary ones. And Jesus' humor a lot of it was lost in context. It was lost in translation. He made some of the most outrageous statements, and I do believe that he left listeners rolling on the floor as Jesus used these exaggerations and these hyperboles to point out the hypocrisies of people, and they are just laughing. Mark talked about this in Mark chapter 12, verse 27, that the people enjoyed listening to Jesus. Now, that's something about Jesus that is often overlooked or understated. Now, Jesus, he spread joy. Now, think about it. He healed people. What do you think was the response when somebody got healed? When he cleansed the leper, what do you think the reaction was from that leper? When he raised a young girl from the dead, what do you think was the response of her family? When he delivered somebody who was mentally tormented for decades, don't you think that there was joy? Jesus left joy fires, you know. I mean, he created parties, not to mention the miracle of when he converted water into the choice wine, because maybe he wanted the party to continue. So I know there's some of us that the only Jesus we really know is the Jesus that turns over the tables in the temple, and the Jesus that's full of righteous indignation. And I'm not saying that that's not in there, but let's not miss that Jesus also knew how to have a good time, and he enabled others to have a good time as well. Anybody else starting to think that joyless Christianity is supposed to be an oxymoron?
Thanks for listening to today's Vitamin Boost. Have a love-filled day, and we hope to connect here again tomorrow.